want some more.
Ah, I know this face very, very well. You know, bought that jewel pack, bought that material madness, didn't quite get the jewels or the materials you were looking for. Hey, you might have even won 200,000 holy stars in the space of a week and didn't get nowhere near close to winning the jackpot. Well, you can always ask IGG for more, but if you do, this will probably happen.
What? What?
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Worthy Prince coming at ya with another Lords Mobile video, and in this video I'm having a rant, guys. A big rant about recent updates, about the direction I think IGG are thinking about going in, the fact they need to change it big time before everything just falls apart. We love this game, guys, you know, that's just the way it is. But hey, you saw my Oliver Twist thing, that's kind of the response you get from IGG, isn't it, when you ask them for stuff, you know? When you ask them for help or anything, it's like, you know, that's the kind of response you get. To be perfectly honest with you, I would much rather go about asking them in a completely different way. In fact, I think I would probably like to learn from Stewie Griffin, you know, because he's got it down.
Please, sir, I want some more. What? Please, sir, I want some more. More? All right, stop it. Stop it right there. Now go on, fill up the bowl. Go on. That's it. Now, put on this dress. Put it on. Now dance.
So the point I'm trying to make is we need to take a more firm stand against, you know, a developer that makes this game that we all love and enjoy to play. Because I'm starting to see the signs, you know? And when I say that, what I mean is I've not just played Lords Mobile. I mean, before I played Lords Mobile, it was, you know, Game of War. Before and after Game of War, it was Mobile Strike. And they were made by a developer called Machine Zone or Epic War. They changed their name so many times, it's crazy. But they had a very similar platform to what IGG have with Lords Mobile, and in the early days it was fantastic. It was just like Lords Mobile is now. In fact, I would go a bit further and say it was probably better than Lords Mobile when it first came out, because you didn't have none of this champ gear and champ pieces of equipment that cost thousands of dollars. Nothing in the game cost, as far as gear was concerned, cost thousands of dollars, like an hero. You know what I mean? It's crazy, some of the stuff that IGG have in their game. But, you know, in Mobile Strike and Game of War, it wasn't like that at first. And I say at first because later on, things did get crazy expensive. But with them games, rather than bringing out a piece of gear that did actually cost you to tens of thousands of pounds or dollars to get, what they would do is they would bring out an update which didn't cost as much. So we're talking maybe $100 to $200 for an update that would give you extra boosts, and then within 24 to 48 hours a new update would come out with even more boosts. So they were constantly making your upgrades basically irrelevant within like a day or two, and that's how they got in the end, which is why those games have died now. What the developer done was took a thriving game with a thriving community, you know, really decent, you know what I mean, it's just so good, and they basically just killed it. And I just hope IGG don't go down that same road. I mean, they already have to an extent because of the gap they've made between not even free-to-play, let's talk about medium spenders to the high rollers. The gap is huge. You can't, even if you spent, say, £15,000 or $15,000 on your game account and had gold gear and decent jewels, you still wouldn't be able to go to Baron and play in the Baron Wars, because those people have all full gold champ, full gold jewels, all the castle skins, everything, all maxed out. And it costs not tens of thousands, but hundreds of thousands of dollars. So the gap is just crazy. It's crazy. But we all know that IGG do play up to that 1%. That 1% of the actual whole game community that does spend the tens of thousands. And as from a business perspective, yeah, you could understand that. You know, you would look after those customers more than your lower spending customers. But I just think there really needs to be more balance. And I think that, you know, if they keep going the way they're going, it's just going to kill the game. the first thing they've done is brought out a pay-to-play research. You know, that to me straight away gets sent off alarm bells a little bit for what's to come in the future. They've also started bringing out more familiars, which are completely pay-to-play. You can't merge the packs by doing research. You can only get them if you actually purchase the packs from the gem store. And they've just brought one out that comes with army attack. So, I mean, you can see the direction they're going in. They got the pay-to-play familiars, pay-to-play research. The next thing, guys, well, I'm not going to say next thing because I don't know for certain. I can only go off the back of what I've seen in other games. But to me, next thing will be building upgrades, castle upgrades, you know, level 30 castle. And it will be, again, one of those situations where you can't just get the resources and the speed ups to do it. You'll have to get restricted items, which are in the gem store. Special lucrative items like the archaic tome to actually level up your buildings. And then again, of course, T5 will come. T5 will come, definitely. I know it will, because that's how these game developers get the big greed. The big greed comes with the troop enhancements when they start increasing the troops, because they can't really do much with the gear. What can they bring out? They can't bring something out above champ gear. If they brought a gear set out stronger than champ gear, it would kill the game instantly overnight, because so many people in the game that do have champ gear would just quit. All their wows would just quit because they'd be like, nah, I've spent 100 grand getting my champ gear to gold and now you bring out a new, no, not interested. You know, maybe 0.1% will say, yes, new gear, fantastic, let's go spend $100,000. But not everyone's going to be doing that. So I worry for IGG, I worry for their game, because they have got, I hope they're listening to this, because guys, IGG, this is directed straight at you. You have one of the best mobile games out there. You just need to make this game more balanced instead of widening that gap between pay to play and free to play, because that's all you're doing with this research and with what else is to come. I can just imagine it. If you're thinking of following any kind of business plan that Mobile Strike and Game of War done, if you've got any of their staff consulting with you to tell you what to do and how to do it and how to make money, throw them out the office and get your heads down and start all over again, because the direction I can see you going in, it's a bad one. It's a bad one. It could end up killing the game if you guys just keep going like this. But there you go. Anyway, that's my rant for today, guys. I haven't done a rant video in ages. I hope you enjoyed my rant. Just worries me, guys. I love this game. I, enjoy doing this for you guys, and I don't want them to kill the game off. So there we go. There's my words of wisdom. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Until next time, stay safe and peace out.